Welcome to episode 2 of our Trans-America Trail trip. And here we finally made it. This is the beginning of the Trans-America Trail in Andrews, North Carolina. The route has now changed since last September. Here you can see it getting welcomed by a couple dogs. The route now starts in Virginia, but in September of 2017 the official start was in Andrews, North Carolina. And it starts off in this fantastic Forest Service road, I guess it is. And it was a little rude awakening for us after 3.5 days of riding on the pavement. Getting on the loose gravel here took a little bit getting used to. Kind of had to find our wheels, so to speak. But didn't take too long. We got used to it. But it was a great road. It was a nice introduction to the trail. It's really remote, really pretty. Not exactly sure what town this went to. Just kind of followed the route. Didn't really concern ourselves too much where we were most of the time, but it was a great first run here. Good weather, nice roads. I think we did find one car up ahead. It's not on the video, but that was it. And then a couple of houses here, and then this bridge looked a little sketchy, but I always would send Rob out first on the sketchy stuff, so he didn't care. But it was fine. Just looked disrepair a little bit, but. And then we end up on a little bit of pavement here along this creek, I guess, or river, I'm not sure. Just followed right along. It's really pretty. And then we hit a couple of water crossings finally. These, we recognize most of these from previous videos that we watched while we were preparing for the trip, and it's a lot of YouTube videos of this trip, and we recognized all these crossings, so kind of knew what we were getting into. And of course, right here, I hit a big hole and almost slammed into the only rock on the shore there. They definitely looked fairly easy, but they were deeper than they looked as well.
They're deeper than they look. Uh-oh, my bike just died.
And here, Rob's bike died. Which we're in the middle of nowhere. It was a little worrisome, but it started right up. I think that's probably the only time I did that. This section here is very well known. A lot of videos show a lot of guys going down in this water crossing. So we wanted to be careful and check it out. So we got off the bikes and walked, and Rob kind of checked it out for us, but we knew it could be some problems. We've seen a lot of videos of guys going down in this section, and you can see standing on it's kind of like a ledge, and it's got these grooves in it. I'm going across right here, and you can see those grooves. They're really slippery. I hit a bad spot there, and it was real slippery. I was lucky to make it without going down. Rob kind of picked the same line, and he didn't have any problems, so I think you just get lucky. There's a lot of algae or something on those rocks, so it doesn't look bad at all, but it can be pretty slick, and it doesn't take much to go down. And here was, I didn't know which way to go. The roll charts weren't correct on that, so Rob helped us out there with the GPS tracks. And I can't remember the name of this town, but this is a very popular spot. A lot of rafting along the river there. And then we got back into the woods. Rob checking his phone, I guess. And take advantage of the view. And then here's my first crash of the trip. You can see the tire marks. I just came around the corner and slipped out and went down. And about an hour later, this is in Georgia, going up over a pass, and it was pouring. The video doesn't show it, but I could not see anything. It pretty quickly cleared up once we got up off the mountain. And there's a lot of talk about a lot of pavement in the eastern sections of the Tap, but they're awesome roads. This was a really, really nice climb. It's really steep. You can't really tell in the video. A lot of hairpin turns in it. And it just wound up and around to the top of a mountain. And you'll see the view up here in a second, but just beautiful paved road. And this is the view from the top. And that little valley is where we just came from. And then later on we're heading down another hairpin turn, steep switchbacks. Again, it's paved, but it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of good roads. Really enjoyed the eastern sections of the trail. This I stopped to get Rob kind of coming down. These corners were really sharp. It was good. It was beautiful. We loved it the first day. It was awesome. That's it. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in episode 3.